Hey there, and welcome to SoulFire Fridays. This is where we get to extend the conversation that began earlier in the week, on Monday specifically, by me sending out an email to the subscribers of SoulFire Conversations. We get to extend that conversation by me doing a video and sharing that on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Karibu sana. And by the way, if you'd like to join in on SoulFire Conversations, there's a link in the caption of the video that points you in that direction. This month, we're talking about how to avoid resolutions you won't keep. And we began by saying that the best place to begin is with God, to commit everything that we want to accomplish this year and for this decade into the hands of God. Very closely to that, we also realized, or rather we spoke about the fact that it's better to have a vision board rather than just going straight into resolutions. Having a vision board allows you to have a pictorial representation of what it is that you want to see happen in the different aspects of your life, and then allowing that to be the thing that informs the kind of resolutions you would then write. Today, we get to talk about this, and this is very important, to count the cost. Counting the cost is about discovering or figuring out what it's going to take for you to stay committed to the resolutions you've now made out of your vision board, of course, and see everything through as you've begun it. You begin this and then you see it all the way through to the end, or you see it progressively through. Let's put it that way. You see, a very interesting thing that we've probably heard or read or written on our social media platforms is New Year, New Me at the beginning of every year. You see, the thing about that phrase is that it's not automatic. The New Year part, that's free. God allows that to happen because He wants it to, and He allows us to be able to see it, to experience it. But the New Me part, that's the part where we come in. That's where some contribution from us is going to be required. You're going to have to determine what you're going to do or how you're going to do the thing you need to do to be able to achieve the new me as you've declared it. In fact, there is scriptural reference to that. Let me point us in that direction before we go any further. Luke 14:28. That's the NIV version. Suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost to see if you have enough money to complete it? What is it going to take for you to achieve the vision that you have for the various aspects of your life? Counting the cost is not necessarily about money. It's really just a determination, a predetermination of what it is that you're going to have to do in a focused way to achieve your goal. You see, at most times you won't always have your ducks in a row. You won't have everything lined up. You won't have all the resources you need. You won't have all the factors in play. You won't have all the people you need. You won't have everything in one place. But what you do have is the ability to take one step forward. And that one step could lead to the next step. But it is better when you're taking a step forward, having already figured out what step you need to take in the first place. Because then that also motivates you to keep going. You know where it's leading you to. And every step that you take as it leads you closer to your vision, it allows you to see the improvement and so to measure the progress and to measure your success. And that's all I really wanted to share with you today. So after you've sat down and put together your vision board and you've determined your resolutions, rather than just charge right in, be a little bit deliberate in figuring out what those steps are going to require. Is it going to require a change in how you approach your relationships, how you approach your self-care, how you approach, your work, how you approach certain things about your business, whatever that looks like for you? If you can sit down and figure that out for yourself, then it gives you a fighting chance. It gives you the ability, or rather it gives you a much stronger push in staying committed and seeing your resolutions all the way through. I hope this helps, and I hope this encourages and motivates you along your journey. I look forward to continuing this conversation with you next week. Before I let you go, I should let you know that I have added and made some changes to my iTunes and Apple Music store and a bunch of other stores that are related to this, to the music that I'm adding on there. If you're interested and you'd like to check out some of the music that I've made available for streaming and download, then you're welcome to do that. But until then, God bless, goodbye, and take care.